Well, they thought it was all over. They sent a couple of posh boys, two Etonians and David Beckham. And because people were smiling at them politely, the British media, or more particularly the English media, got it into their minds that the big Mo was with them and that the World Cup in 2018 would be theirs. I never believed it. I said that on here. I always believed that it would go to Russia, and moreover, I believe it should have gone to Russia. Not because I don't think we'll be out of the big economic freeze by 2018. I certainly hope that we will. Not because I think that David Cameron will still be the Prime Minister in 2018. He'll be lucky to be the Prime Minister in the course of the next 2 years, in my opinion, but that's another matter. No, because FIFA said from the beginning that given that the World Cup had to be held in Europe in 2018, it would go to the frontiers. Well, the frontier of football in Europe is Russia. I think they'll do a fantastic job. I think it will be a great tournament, great finals, and I don't believe that we have any cause to grumble. In fact, it's the grumbling that irritates me the most. I have been listening to a torrent of abuse, not on TalkSport, but on other radio stations and in the tabloids, an avalanche of abuse against the people who made this decision just because the decision didn't go England's way. We're told that they're all crooks, and that the Russians are all crooks, and that 2 and 2 together, well, that must make 5, mustn't it? Russia must have got it because they got a bag full of money each in order to influence their vote. England got 2 votes, one of them, presumably, their own. If they didn't get their own vote, then, we've definitely got a scandal. But if your bid can only attract the support of one other country out of 22, it obviously was a non-starter, which begs the question why we spent £15 million on promoting it, including, it turns out, vast sums of money from hard-pressed local authorities in depressed parts of England who had no business spending the public's money in that way, spending money on a World Cup bid. Before you've even got the World Cup, you're shelling out. I didn't know that gambling was in the purview of our local authorities. And then there's the abuse for little Qatar, probably the richest place in the whole world. They say that we can't have the World Cup in Qatar in 2022 because, hey, they don't serve alcohol in Qatar. Well, as a matter of fact, they do, though they don't shout about it in hotels and the likes, and they've made it clear they're going to serve booze to those who need it in the course of the tournament. They say, the fools, that women won't be able to move around freely, but women move around Qatar freely now, never mind in 2022. They say, what about if Israel qualifies? Well, let's hope by 2022 there's a state called Israel-Palestine or Palestine-Israel, and then that issue won't arise. Then there's the issue of the heat, but Qatar's so rich, it's going to cool all the spectators and all the players throughout the games. Wow, that sounds nice, doesn't it?